Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars. On Hot 1025fm.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. Live on Hot 1025fm.com.
Hello, good people. When you say you're ready, but you really ain't ready, what's going on? It's Thursday. It's Thursday. It's Thursday, friend. Where you at? I can't even see you.
Bro, I'm just trying to be here.
Living your bestest, healthiest life. Look at you. Okay, there you go. I see you.
You look
Let me get
nice.
myself together. Oh, thank you. You look nice as well. What's going on, Let's Talk Lovers? I'm so happy that you guys decided to come here with us on the sexiest station on the planet, Hot 702.5 FM, to come and talk love with us. I am your favorite love prescriber, Miss Love Doctor. And where there is love, there is inner beauty. So you guys say what's up to my beautiful co-host.
Beauty on the beat here. Hello, guys. Happy Thursday. I'm ready to talk love.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, what was we saying about the self-love or something? But did you guys see the moon today? Did you see the moon? Can you see the moon from where you're sitting? I need y'all to look at that moon. It is beautiful. Blow kisses to the moon for me tonight. So be sure to share this with other humans that you have conversations with. Comment on the show, show some love, drop some hearts, or you could call in 702-551-5261. You already know we would love to hear from you. And so we don't only talk love, we also share love. So if nobody has told you that they loved you today, we would definitely like to be the first. And so if somebody has already told you, consider yourself blessed. So when we get through to the check-in, I want to make sure I check on you guys. Who we got in here? Hey, Auntie, what's up, Mr. Lily? How you doing? How y'all feeling? Let's do a check-in with you guys. Let's check on your. Oh, you really need all of them. You definitely need that environmental health. You need that physical health. But how is your physical health? That's something that we can talk about. And when my beautiful co-host tap back in, we'll check on her physical health. I'm going to say mine's overall is, I want to say improving. It's improving due to the fact that how you start to feel better. You start to feel how you are, but there's still a lot of things that I think physically affect me that I didn't realize affect me. And you don't know what's a trigger until it's presented to you. And then you find yourself, reacting in a way. It's like, why is this thing making me act or react physically to it So it makes you have to dive a little deeper into whatever that thing is, so that you can make sure that, I mean, physically you can feel at a relaxed, more, I'm gonna just say for better words, healthier space in life. Because being in this sense of like, I'm gonna just say it like, and I've been saying this term for the last couple of, I'm gonna say months, the fight or flight feeling. Like that feeling causes so many reactions that you're not even aware of, that you're feeling these things. So fight or flight is something that we definitely gonna have to talk about and kind of dive into a little bit. But I think that's what my physical is looking like, and is basically like, you got to figure out what those things are, because there's a lot going on, and things will be like this, and you all of a sudden you don't know why you feeling how you feeling. But so we can get my girl back in, or she not good to go? Okay, all right. So we gonna go ahead and get going with you want to? You can check in. Live radio. That's what happens.
Exactly.
We just got us a new guest in the building.
Right. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, ¿cómo estás? How are you?
I'm pretty fantastic. You look amazing. How you feeling? I don't have my camera on, so sorry, y'all.
Yeah, we can't see your face.
No, I'm trying to. We gotta improvise sometimes.
I mean, you looking all fabulous yourself. I wish I could help. I see what's happening over here.
Yeah, I think it's stuck in there. Mm-hmm. Well, we can see your beautiful face.
Thank you. Hi. So how you feeling physically?
Physically, I feel sleepy. I was trying to do, you know what? I can't be doing it more than one time in a row late at night. Yes. Yeah, because I'm old and I be sleepy.
Girl, quit claiming that old.
I know. I'm just saying, like, the reality is,
The reality is, do you have to just still get up early?
I get up early because he gets up early, and then I'm up.
The fact that I had to follow the story for a few minutes, like, it.
Yes.
Oh, it.
So I'm a little tired, child. I didn't even realize why I was tired.
I love that.
And now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, you know what?
You didn't get much rest. That's all.
I'm sleepy. So that's it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I
love that. Do you know I love when somebody like
give you
gets it in good. I be so happy for them. All down in my body, I be happy for them.
Yeah.
Especially when nothing against you men, because I feel like y'all gonna get y'all's, but when she really get hers too and she happy, I'm like, yes. Good for you.
I need to just go take a nap, child. But I feel good. I feel like I'm getting better and better every day.
I know.
I feel like I be finer and finer every day. Don't you feel like that when you wake up?
Like
you be like, you finer and finer every day. Yeah.
Girl.
You think that's something in our 40s that we just like, it's just on?
I think you realize that you are who you are. There is no other version of you. And you might as well go ahead and embrace it, because you think about it like, I'm actually kind of dope. I got this little thing and the thing that I can tweak or whatever. But overall, like, I mean...
winners.
I mean, we're the strongest one. We survived.
Man, we sure did. And we surviving. It's only freaking the 30th of January, child.
I feel like it's been 3 years and 4 months, okay?
It's only been 10 days.
3 years and 11 months is what we needed to
I don't want to get too deep into politics, but it's only been 2 days. And all I can tell y'all is just breathe.
Yeah, a lot of breaths. I said that too, in that we're going to talk about a topic that is most talked about, but I was like, not in this crazy ass, racist ass, hurtful, hateful, cruel, ungodly world.
All of those things.
We are residing in. And all I want to tell y'all is, God is on the main line. Tell him what you want. Because listen, I don't know if you guys missed the Beyond the Inauguration event that was breaking down Project 2025, hosted by the NAACP NAN, and NCBW were, and that's the National Black Women's, 100 Black Women. They're looking to have part 2, and it was very informative. People came out, and so you can understand, like, in layman terms, these 900 pages that they put. But
right.
Just make sure y'all be on the lookout for that.
And y'all don't be scared. Don't be scared about these executive orders that are being signed, because they're not signed as law. Okay, it still has a judicial process. So don't stress yourself out. Woosah. Don't be reposting stuff that's not true.
I think it's just the fact that it's the audacity, but it's been that for me.
The caucasity.
So, but I was definitely listening to the conversation that made me think about all of this. What kind of it all wraps up, but not really. Kind of, but it do. What is it? I was listening to Conversations with the Congregations last night, and with the guest Ali Starr, and I think he asked her about has she ever been cheated on, and she said something that I think most women need to own it, hold on to it, put it in their core values.
What'd she say?
Actually, the women's constitution.
What?
She said, I'm going to cheat back. I'm going to get my lick back. And I was like, exactly, because what's good for you should be good for me.
But cheating back?
But wait a minute. Just hold on.
But that makes me think, like, if you're a person that, say you did something bad, and I thought it was bad. You did something to me, and it didn't feel good to me. It wasn't, it wasn't something nice. Does that mean I need to go back and do it to you? Or do I say, hey, Tasha, you made me feel this way when this happened? Oh, am I going to get the get back?
It's not law, but what I'm saying is I want to be realistic, right? I'm talking to the people who, they're not going to leave. You have all this turmoil in the relationship. You know you have this connection with this person. You're going to stay with them. So what is going to make you feel better versus doing all this? You need to have more than one option. I say leave. I don't think you should stay with me if you want to cheat. I mean, my opinion is not the thing, but it started to make me think. So the thing about it was it wasn't what she said. It was exactly what Ty said right next. Soon as she said it, like,
what did he say?
Oh man, 2 wrongs don't make a right, man.
That's just how I feel about it. I'm like, I'm not. You do something dirty to me doesn't mean I have to do it back. I can choose to handle things a certain way. There's either I could choose to, say, hey, you know what? I'm going to allow grace and do whatever I need to do to process through it, and then, or I can say I'm just going to stop messing with you.
But you're a great human being. We're not talking about you.
Yeah, but we talking about you. You trying to say
we're not talking about me either. We're still talking about what they were saying on the show, and I do think that
shout out to Allie because she lying. Okay, because I know you, girl.
You saying that ain't the... I see now. I thought that was a little bit of some type of women's empowerment thing going on here.
Not the women's empowerment, child.
Versus be crying and listen to Mary J. Blige and Keisha Cole. Like just go. But that's not what I'm saying I would do. But it just made sense to me because what she said was she would tell them that she was going to do that, which gives them the option to stay or go because she wanted to give them the respect that they didn't give her. And that's what pulled me into the conversation. And I was like, and what blew my mind is that Ty was like, you a savage.
And she's like, I'm a saggist or whatever. Yeah.
But he said, did he probably have a reason to cheat? That's what stuck with me. And I was like, is there really a reason? So I had to look it up.
But it could be several reasons. And sometimes the reason could be your partner, but it's always yourself. I'll make a conscious decision to make a bad choice. But how did you get to that bad choice? I think that's the part people have to deep dive in. Like, how did I get to the point where I'm even going to make this decision that's not great? And it could be from several things. It could be from, we talked about yesterday, it could be from traumas. It could be from self-esteem. It could be from many things. It could be from that person's partner being a kid. You know what I mean? It could be several reasons.
There is several reasons. And I looked to psychology today for the reasons.
All right, psychology.
However,
today.
But I still
shout
think
out to Twitch, because your Twitch going crazy right now.
What? I never even been on there.
It's our Twitch, but it's going wild right now.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing on Twitch? Okay, so we're gonna break down cheating. Well, cheat and choices. just so we can put the two together. But overall, we need to know if you think that there is a choice when you cheat. Are you cheating for a reason, or is this something that you chose to do? So a cheat is to act dishonestly or unfairly in order to gain an advantage, especially in a game or an examination. And to deceive or trick, and to be sexually unfaithful. They had to put that one in there now, didn't they? And then the example was, I wish someone would have told me that my partner was cheating on me. And then to avoid something that's undesirable by luck or skill. So to be deceitful, let me go back to some words. Unfaithful, to trick, to be dishonest, unfair, for your own advantage. I don't think that that's something. I'm rephrasing from my opinion until the end. Mm-hmm. Okay. So choices is an act of selecting or making a decision.
All of it is a choice.
With two or more possibilities. All of it is a choice.
All of it is a choice, but it's reasons why people got there. It's just like, why do people smoke crack? Like, let's really talk about it.
I don't know if those are the same
is it because you live in an environment where crack is sold outside your door? Is it because maybe your mom smoked or your dad smoked crack around you? You saw, like, there's reasons why you get to a point, and just. I'm just saying.
I just can't quite put the analogy together.
It's a
smoke. Okay, so I feel like smoking crack is more so like a peer pressure type of thing. Now there are situations where people are maybe peer pressured into making a bad decision, but I don't think
nobody else can make you go sit on a dick.
Okay,
can we really get risky with it? No one can make you go put your penis in something. It's a choice, but it's also too, you have to think about, how did we get to this choice? Like, what could have led up in your life that could have caused you to make up this poor decision? People make poor decisions every day about several things. People cheat on a test at school, right? We talking about cheating, right? People might cheat on a test at school. Why didn't your ass just go study hard like everyone else?
Study hard? What if you did study hard?
What if you did study hard? What if you have a learning disability? What if you have a learning disability?
I don't know how you keep bringing all these apples and oranges in here.
It's not.
But I get it. I get what you're doing here.
It's basically like there could be certain things that lead up to poor decision making, and it's just like Black people being in a situation where we're impoverished, or we're in a certain systemic situations, right? We didn't put ourselves there, but when we get there, there's some bad decisions that's waiting outside of our doors, child.
Okay.
And it could be crack, it could be selling ass, it could be you and I made a decision that we're gonna get educated, we're gonna go to school, we're gonna do some things, we're gonna make better decisions. We happen to be the oldest children too, so we have these other younger siblings that's looking at us, so we try to make good decisions.
Okay.
But we're not perfect people.
No.
And we had different circumstances. You and I had a similar circumstance where we literally don't have the mom to show us how to be a mom, right? So we're like in a situation where it's like we have to figure it out, and we may not have had the proper example, so we might make some decisions that's not right. I'm just saying. You
did just say. You are so funny though, because listen how you... The fact I'm still stuck on smoking crack and cheating is parallel.
It is, because it could be based off of poor decision making, environment. It could be based off of self-esteem. Like,
I'm gonna keep it real. I know that there's several things, right? You can be lacking empathy. You can have an addiction that you're not aware of. So there are reasons. Like I said, this is not my fight. When he said, did he have a reason to cheat? Mm-hmm. I went to look. What are the reasons that people cheat? Mm-hmm. That's really what I was looking for.
Looks like we got Miss Beauty on here.
She ready.
We just need you centered, and you perfect, girl. You look stunning.
Hey.
What's up?
Y'all had me up in here rolling. I'm like, oh, hurry up. Y'all be funny. It is
She
not the
funny.
same. It's not the same as smoking crack. I'm sorry. Nobody else.
It
Hell
is.
no.
It's not the same.
It's basic. It comes from
No.
poor
No.
decision making, poor examples. It could come from all. We just didn't get crack. Somebody went and
No,
put
we're
crack
not
in our
getting crack.
neighborhoods.
But I mean, I definitely think that that it can be considered a learned behavior. You know, like I feel like it's a westernized thing. It's culturally anyway, so I think that it's taught. Like this is something that the way people are doing it now, it's almost like it's trending, as they say. You know what I mean? So
People rapping about it, and
Yeah.
we sound old too. We said that.
what
People
they
they rapping.
They rapping about. Girl, let me tell you, we went to a Juvenile concert. Me and Beauty, we went to Juvenile concert, and I mean, you know, you in there, you're like, yeah, you remember how you felt, you know, when you was that age and all of that. And but the other songs on the album, you know what I mean, that you may remember back then, but now you got new ears. And I'm looking around the room, the way the men were rapping them, like, yeah. I was like, oh, this like they anthem. Do you hear what they saying about women? And we was just in there just turning up for the fuckery. You know what I mean? But we ain't know no better. The beat was good.
It was a lot of things as a kid that I saw that we listened to, like, so I creep, and then like they do different things. I'm like, wait a minute, they talking about cheating too, but on the girl side.
Keeping it on the down low.
I'm like, oh.
Listen, but the best song for me, and see, that's why I said this is not my opinion, but Diana Ross, Upside Down.
I never knew that until you had me listen to.
She said, look, respectfully, I say to thee, I'm aware that you're cheating. But nobody make me feel like you do. Like, let's keep this thing pushing. You turn me upside down. I said, huh. She like, bro, like, I'm not tripping with you about your shenanigans.
But keep
that shit classy.
But she addressed the shenanigans. She just didn't go cheat back.
Everybody has their way.
That's exactly.
Everybody has their way. I mean, me personally,
your mic, Beauty.
My real 100% thing is I don't think anybody has a reason to cheat. I feel like if it's me, I'm the person, I'm getting to a place where I am giving you all these things that psychology today said is a good reason to cheat. Then we should have that conversation, and you should go and live your life.
Nobody has a reason to be broke. Not with all the tools and resources that we have today. And you make a bad decision to overdraw your accounts. How ridiculous is this of you? You didn't pay your bill on time. With all these tools and resources and these financial gurus on TikTok, you're trying to tell me
they didn't know no better, huh?
They did not have the proper tools and resources to help them be successful.
We talking about
and black people, and we just started going to therapy, y'all. So don't do that.
And don't do what?
We just start processing through certain trauma, and black men just start going to therapy. Okay, thank God. You know what? Shout out to black men, because I love y'all, and thank y'all for going to therapy. Thank you.
It's important. It's super important. What else would you like to say?
Crack is whack. Crack is cheap.
Beauty, what you think? Where you at with it?
I'm trying to get caught up to what I missed. Y'all need to lay something. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I just feel like I missed. The only thing I came in was on the crack. And I was like, wait, what? Cheating them? And that to me did not go together. Okay. So what did I mean?
So the thing is cheating the choice. Yesterday, Ty said there must have been a reason why he cheated on her. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, what could be the reason that you just actually had to cheat? Like, you had to do that, and so it's for it to be such a trend. It's almost like the end thing. Is like, are we creating reasons to cheat? Or I don't know, or is it just supposed to be expected that because all these reasons exist? I don't know. So we're trying to figure out this whole choice thing.
I think when he said reasons, I think that you interpreted it as like the other person gave them a reason.
He said to her, well, clearly there was a reason why he cheated.
Right, but that reason, I think that the part that's missing is the reason could be internal. It could be mental. It could be something else besides I just want to go and do this.
Well, Psychology Today has some things for us. They told us. They did a research.
If you say Psychology
Because
Today, Lewis Love Doctor,
they told us.
Your phone's going in and out.
Cheating is a choice. To me, cheating is a choice.
Yeah, it's definitely a choice.
But let's see if we agree with these reasons why they said. So they did a study of 495 people who admitted of cheating inside of their relationship, right? And so out of that, what they did was they gave them 77 different items to weed out what would be the most motivation and reasons for people to commit infidelity. So they came up with 8. Right. So the first motivation, I don't know if they score 1 to 8, was anger. Anger is my primary partner had been unfaithful to me before my affair. My primary partner and I got into an argument which led to me seeking revenge. Anger and cheating back for number 1. And I didn't even read these. Cheating back. Okay. So some people feel like that's the best way to make them feel better. But when I was saying it to E earlier, but Beauty, you know how I feel about it. Like when you listen, I feel like we've been around women. We've seen how cheating tears you apart, tears your heart and soul out, and you console your friend, and then you get with somebody else, and then they do it again. But in reality, let me rephrase that. Not get with somebody else, and then you take him back, and then you do it again, and then you take him back, and then this cycle just keeps repeating itself. So when she said, "I will let him know that I'm going to do this," and then I was like, "Well, she's being honest with the person and letting them have a choice.
Not really cheating,
if they want to leave." But I'm gonna get my leg back.
And the way the Sages work is I could tell you I'm gonna cheat back, or I'm gonna make you think I'm gonna cheat back.
Maybe that's why it made sense.
But I'm not gonna cheat back because, like, for me, I think that if I'm in a relationship with someone, they make a bad choice. I decide to give them grace and forgive them for the choice. Like, if we leave this relationship, it ain't about to be because of me. You ain't about to be able to say I did nothing in this relationship, whether it's a friendship, a romantic relationship, nothing. You're not gonna be able to say I purposely did something to hurt you, and that's why it's over.
Sometimes they say it anyway.
And sometimes they say don't be on purpose. Do you remember the?
Yes, I said on purpose.
But when we had the Let's Talk Love Men, they always said it was never intentional. They never went in to be like, okay, I'm about to go mess with this chick. I know I got a chick, but I want that chick, and I'm gonna mess with her intentionally. No, it is how I was told, right? That how it comes on. Oh, I just saw it. I sat on it. Oh my God, it was just right there, and I was just like, okay, let me just sit on it and see how it is. It wasn't the best, so I went back to my partner. That is the logic that we put from.
What? What'd she say? Oh, I saw it over there, and I thought,
let me go over here and sit on that thing.
I looked really pretty today, and because he said I looked really pretty, I thought I was supposed to sit on it.
That's
the reason.
That's a self-esteem issue.
It's in here.
That's a self-esteem issue.
Self-esteem is number 2.
That's because your ego is so low that this other person convinced you enough to come sit on that thing. That thing might have been shining through. Like
it might have been.
It might have been shining. Did y'all?
I'm just saying a lot of people say that that's what they do. I hear a lot of men like it was an accident. When you cheat, you have to say it's a lot.
An accident.
Unhealed.
But esteem is number 2. It says I
Okay,
wanted to
so
feel better
anger,
about myself, and I wanted to
self-esteem.
assert my independence and autonomy.
Yeah, because they want to have control over the reason why they don't feel like they're adequate enough.
No,
Men or
that's
women,
not
I'm
what
sure.
it said. That's not what he said. Why you gotta always psychological? No, what is it? Philosophical things. Okay, why you always gotta
Probably
take
because I
it?
was going. Probably because I
Okay,
did
because
go
I'm like, why you
halfway
gotta?
through the school to
Kunda
become
Lottie.
a psychologist. But no, that is exactly what she just said.
Nah, she
That's
didn't
funny.
say what she had said was okay. She had said that it was self-esteem. You have a lot of people, men or women, that will not like acknowledge their partner for a particular reason for them not to feel a certain way. And when someone else does, because if you notice, there's sometimes when a man or a woman finds out that they've been cheated on, they either want to get themselves back together so then that way they can be either back with the partner or get themselves back. It gives them like a little juice back in their cup.
I'm sure that does happen with some people.
I'm
Oh,
just
she's saying like the bounce back.
Yeah, I'm sure that does
Okay.
with some people. But
Okay.
I don't know if that's every single.
Yeah.
I think that's the part that gets tricky.
tricky.
I think that's the part that gets tricky. Like it's like
Mm-hmm.
it could be so many things, and it's like, how do you know? You don't know. It's all like an individual case, and I'm sure that you in your field, of being the love doctor and psychology and all of that thing. Like you now have to process through like how all of these people could have a completely different circumstance. Even with your current position now, you probably have to process through people having the same situation but a different circumstance, and you're like, how
It's
the
like, oh,
heck?
this got this outfit on, this got this outfit on, but everybody thinks their circumstance don't look the same.
Yeah.
But it's the same exact thing. Like we're all human and have the same. It's crazy. It's crazy how that is. But lack of love is definitely in there. And I don't know. So let me not say I don't know because that's the wrong word. But like lack of love. It said I was not sure if my primary partner was even the right person for me. Also, lack of love, giving and receiving. Ooh.
Child.
And I'm sure that could be. I'm trying to think if I've been in that situation. Have you been in that situation before?
Yeah.
Where you're like, I don't really know if I really like them like that.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to think.
That's why I said
I
I've
was
when you
definitely-
engaged to him.
Oh,
exactly. You like,
I just
oh,
told the story today to my neighbor. Like, she was like, "What?" We were talking about graduation. We weren't talking about that, but I was like, "She's like, well, why didn't you celebrate the first one?" I was like, "Well, my sister threw me a party, and then it got ruined by this whack engagement."
like I've definitely dated. I probably have been engaged to somebody who I'm like, probably wasn't about to be it, but
You cool.
It's good for now.
Low on commitment. One said, I was not very committed to my primary partner. Well, clearly, duh. Even though we were seeing each other, we were not technically in a relationship publicly. Ooh.
Is that like a
You know that
I think that's a situationship. Yeah.
Like, I'm not looking for a relationship, but I do want to know that me and you are
Everything
the
that
only
comes with
one. Nobody else in the streets need to know, but me and you. And if you do something with somebody else, then I'm not gonna be able to fuck with you no more because
Yeah.
nobody knew that we was fucking. But now that I know you fucking someone else, I don't want to fuck with you no more. You know that.
I didn't say you could mess with somebody else. I said me, just me by myself. Like, dang, you don't have to do what I do. Do what I say. Don't do what I do. The need for variety. This is what we hear from the men the most. Like, if I need some raw data, I need people to send in the raw data. But definitely at the Let's Talk Love, that's what they're saying. Like, it's I guess what? I don't know. Yearning for multiple vaginas
If we can eat chicken
or
every day,
infections and
somebody can learn how
interaction.
to fix chicken 20 different ways. I mean, 100 different ways. I'm just saying, if
What'd
you
she
want to
say,
put
fix
it like,
chicken?
Yep. See, and I'll
Because
get
they
you
feel
cracking.
like
Here
they
we
want-
go.
Now we fix the chicken.
I'm saying that men, if not all men, but a lot of men said that they needed variety. If you are with long-term partners or whatever, that's like learning how to eat chicken every fucking day for 30 years. You're gonna have to learn how to saute, maybe do a little other something for that. If you want variety, you can still have variety
Add a little
with
razzle
the same.
dazzle. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like I think that there are some people who can genuinely desire multiple loves, or maybe just intimate partners. I'm not one. I'm not one specifically that desires multiple intimate partners, but I can love more than one person.
Yeah.
But
I just feel like it's a lot going on when I'm messing with more than one person. And then my girl's so particular, like I can't really have neither one of y'all fucking up what we got going on. Because you got bacteria over here and you got...
but in times that I've dated more than one person at one time, like I've been very open about it. But I don't know. Just I think that maybe men, because men are super emotional, and I ain't even about to act like they're not emotional, because I was just about to say
they're humans.
Maybe but they might be able to smash and dash, and to avoid getting emotionally connected, so they can smash and dash, whereas we can smash and dash. No, I think that we can smash or dash too.
I think that,
but we try to make it seem like we actually like your ass.
Okay. We're getting there.
We're just better at it.
Only thing is that we have to make them feel validated, right? And then in our minds, we're smashing and dashing. In their minds, they're smashing you, right? Which now they're wanting and acting and faking like they want to spend all this quality time with you.
When we had it in the we wanted to smash and dash
the whole time. So you talking to your friends, we be having the real conversations with ourselves, but they're so sensitive. It's a lot of conversations we really can't have.
I had this conversation with Savage about a month and a half ago. I was like, I'm like, dude, do you not think that women can just want to smash you and keep it moving? I'm like, we might pretend and act like. He was like, no, women are just they get so attached, and I'm thinking like, no, we make you feel that way.
Yeah, and I mean, and there might be some women that he mess with that gets attached, but at the same time, what are you saying and doing? Because psychologically, you want her attached. So let's stop skipping over that whole big chunk of you wooing me and thinking you're doing what you think I want you to do. Because in reality, y'all like that shit. Y'all like somebody to feel like she, you hear what you say, she crazy.
They like that.
They love that shit.
And Ty says that. Maybe it was
It means she's into you when you do all the,
or that you got some good.
But when you be chilling like me, it's like they be like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "I like you though."
Right, I like you.
I'm just not doing none of that shit. You can have that. Yeah, you can go and take that shit on to the stove somewhere. They said neglect is one of them. And it says, I felt neglected by my primary partner, and my primary partner was emotionally distant. I wonder where they got 495 people that wanted to say they cheated.
We could do a survey right now.
Let's do it.
We should. You know what? You should make up a questionnaire. That way we could do a series. You could do a series on it, but I'll put
anonymous.
Anonymous. The cheat, you cheat, or not. I mean, just don't jump out there.
If you want to be anonymous.
But it's okay. If you want to be anonymous, you can do that too. But if you cheated, and the reason why you cheated, and do you feel validated in why you cheated? I think those three need to be on there for sure.
Yes. Yep.
Because it's like sometimes people feel 100% like, I was watching a couples therapy, and the guy thought in his mind that if he cheated not on his block, not in a certain radiance of his wife, that he wasn't doing anything wrong.
So like the
no.
out of state. What is
out
that?
Of state.
What is it called? What was it? Zip code, different zip area code or something. I don't know.
And he was just like, a matter of fact. One thing about it is like, I liked his honesty. I'm like, it is what it is, but he didn't get to see what it did to her until she bust a move. She didn't cheat on him or anything like that, but she was just like, within this therapy, she started to see like, I gotta go. Like, you've been just And he like, wait a minute, hold on, you know. But he was pissed off. He's like, what is her problem? I'm not bringing it to her doorstep.
Yeah. I think that too. Some people may be able to tolerate a different level of, maybe a different level of cheating or being able to process certain things differently. Like, like if you put me in danger where like it's like I could get somebody's disease, like I think like that could be, people may take that as a different level of,
like you trying to kill me,
cheating.
you trying to,
Yeah,
You don't.
yeah, like you don't even give a fuck. Like you just really just put my life, our life
Reckless.
in danger.
No, for real.
But I think that's sometimes people have emotional conversations. Like, can you process through emotional conversation? Can you process through that? I think it's just different levels. I think all of it is just a different way, like a different reasons, different levels, different, everything that someone may or not be able to, process through or accept. I'm going to post these comments real quick.
And sexual desire. Sexual desire is the next one. It says my primary partner had lost interest in sex. And the next one is my primary partner refused to perform certain acts during sex that I normally enjoy. I feel like out of the 8, I feel like that should be number 1.
What if they don't do something?
It's always what somebody's not doing or what percentage they're not putting in or their desires here and there. It's like you hear that more often than, I guess maybe they wouldn't know it or know how to say that. My self-esteem was whatever.
Yeah.
So it's usually that's like the go-to.
Yeah. Or you figure it out through processing it through yourself or through a licensed therapist. But I think I've learned things. I'm not a cheater, but I think I've learned things about me just by processing it different. Or I've learned that I won't do certain things because of how I think that it, or how it made me feel at one point. So
that I do that a lot. I think that's probably the moral compass of my life. Is like, how would that make me feel? I don't think I would like that. I don't think I would like that.
And I think that's probably why my response to the show yesterday was, I'm not cheating back, because like I already know what that I already know what that feels like. So
I think that's my whole premise.
I don't want to be the reason.
Why would you do something that would hurt me like that? Because you don't want the feeling. Whoever the cheater is, they don't want that feeling, and they know exactly what it feels like.
Some people are just deliberately cheaters, and then some people have, like we discussed several times, circumstances that create create bad decision making. So it could be a series of things. I don't know. I think that if my partner wasn't doing something, and like I told them, like, hey, the way you do this doesn't, make me feel any sparkle or anything. If I keep telling you this over and over again, at some time I'm gonna be like, you know what? We just not sexually compatible. So why even?
And see, that's the thing. People are not, and I'm not even gonna say. Some people are just not even bold enough in their own right to tell people stuff like that.
I'm gonna tell you,
it's true. Well. Hey, I know some
drop
people
the news
who
before
will drop the ham on you.
My first husband, I had to tell him that this ain't it, child.
And how did he take it?
I took him. You know what's interesting is that he didn't take it terribly, and we were only 23, and we didn't have sex till we got married, and the penis wasn't penising. Penis wasn't penising.
Hello, ma'am.
And I had to say, hey, this thing is not up to par. Okay.
What can we do with it?
And you know what's interesting? I'm sorry, Beauty, you cut out.
I was asking. So y'all both were virgins?
No, we weren't virgins. We just waited to have sex with each other. We were just in church and decided that what we was gonna do. So which is the problem, because I had never experienced some good black dick before, and I would not have known. Right. But the thing
there
is
a God.
but the thing is, I did tell him. I tell him pretty quickly. I did tell him, and I don't know if y'all remember Ron Jeremy, the porn star. He had these extends pills.
The white guy?
Yeah, them shits
The big
worked.
one?
Did they?
They worked, but then like after like a year, he started getting these random nosebleeds, and I was like,
Oh.
You
I
like you
want
can't
him to die.
Oh.
So we don't know if that was it.
Okay.
They were
Probably.
supposed to be all natural. So
Yes, right.
So
What naturally makes your pee grow?
well, there's different herbs and supplements that can.
I would have to look that up. I mean, I never thought of
there's
it.
different herbs.
It never crossed my mind.
Yeah, I mean, it'll help arouse you to the point where your meat might extend.
There's more blood to.
yeah.
Flowing.
Okay.
So and
So that means you
this was
can't
that.
mess
This
with a little dick nigga, and you can't love him through
it's not
it.
that-
You can't
no,
love him through it. You can't love him through the little dick.
She
That's
says-
right.
Listen, shout out to my husband for having good dick right now. Thank you, God.
Bless him,
Okay, but
bless
what I'm
him.
saying is the first one though, the 20 when I was 23, and it's not that it's not that I couldn't deal with someone who had a smaller thing. It was just very small. Okay. So the thing I had to tell him, like, I'm like, before I cheat,
Not gonna do that.
let's just,
Separate.
and I love
Cause you cool.
and he still paid the mortgage and everything. We divorced. It was
'Cause you kept-
amicable.
Kept it real with him. Let him know what it was.
And what can I do?
But the beauty of it is that he took it like a G.
He did. He got a
like,
kid.
I know.
He had a kid.
He knew
Somebody
that.
like that meat.
He
Somebody
knew
like
what he
that
had. That's why
thing.
he was like, let's wait until we get married. I know that a
You
girl
know, you
probably
might be
thinks
okay.
right.
it was-
You're
I'm okay
probably
with that.
right.
Damn.
You know they know. They know what they be doing.
I
Listen,
think that's
listen.
what you're supposed to do though. That's the most
I
respectable thing to do is just keep it real with somebody and let them know like, hey, you are mean to me. And I can't get it. I can't get aroused. I don't feel those lovey feelings to you. Like you don't realize, and people, and whether they want to hear it or not, you saying it.
Yeah, and I think women are like super psychological. Like we process through things in our head before. Like if we're about to get down to it, our head has to be completely there. We can't we can't get to it without it all,
Yeah.
being aligned.
Unless you're just trying to smash and dash, you don't need all
Even a
that.
smash and dash. You think you can get aroused without even without even having some stimulation? Like I have to be
I think
stimulated.
because I want it. Like I want to get this thing. I want to have.
But your
sex.
mind's clear. You're not thinking
Yeah.
about how rude this mofo is.
I'm not thinking about probably him as a human. I know that this dick is fire. I don't even give a fuck about you and what you got going on tomorrow. I know
But I'm
what's
saying,
happening.
so your mind's clear. So you don't even
100%.
have to think about anything. You know what I mean?
Because what are we
Yeah.
thinking about? If I start thinking about things, then we're thinking together. And what are we doing that for? Then you want me to ask you, what are we doing? Not.
Ooh, what is it? What
And I think it's
what is
okay. I think it's okay. But I do know some women that they're perfectly okay being single. They're like, listen, I know what's going on. This is what's best for my life. I feel healthy. I feel great. And that's
I did
good.
it for 3 years.
Yeah. And it's like if you meet somebody, great. But I feel like the pressure of being with somebody for the sake of, and then this person just does everything. And why do people that cheat say, I ain't gonna do you like the other last one did, like
That's their first
be
thing.
on there like,
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not like those other ones. And then they be like the other ones. I'm not like those other
even when
ones.
I listen to like the songs, I'm like, why are they singing this? Why you saying all these things? Why you telling me all the bad stuff that he do? I'm trying to think of which
it was a
song.
Carl Thomas song I just heard. I can't think of it.
First thing I thought about was Trey Songz, I Can't Wait. I can't help but wait. And he like till he like, boy, you're gonna be doing the same thing in 6 months. But on this other list though, I was thinking they went way off of the rector, which I like. The first one was Identity Crisis.
No, yeah.
I was like, ooh. What if you find yourself, it says, When you have a low self-esteem and doubt for yourself, it is easy to use your sex appeal to give you a confidence boost.
Yeah, that's just like Jasmine Sullivan's song.
You gonna make a hoe out of me?
Yep. Wait, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Because the pretext or whatever it was before the intro before it, she was talking about how you basically made me this way, and now I'm out here being a hoe because it makes me feel better, even though I don't want to be a hoe.
Yeah.
Hotels, motels.
You forced me to be somebody that I didn't even want to be because of how you were to me, and that was a choice. You could have just kept it pushing. So, there were a couple on here. Of course, they put alcohol, which, you know, they all think the
Alcohol allows you to make a bad decision.
That's what they say.
I'll probably make you do
That's
good.
what
I ain't never been that drunk.
A lot of people say it.
I ain't never been that drunk.
They say friends with blurred lines.
like your bestie or what?
That's my best. If we was gonna have sex, we would have did it a long time ago. Triggers.
A long time ago. Right.
All right, but so for sure, thank y'all. But I did have a couple little stats about those couples that stayed together. So 1 out of the 10 of the affairs, they turned into full-fledged committed relationships, which was 11.1%.
1 out of 10?
1 out of 10 became
1 out of
full.
10. 1 out of 10, they actually leave their wives and have a relationship. 1. Okay, I'm sorry.
Wait, 1 out of 10 does what?
I was
again?
thinking the same thing, but I was trying to hurry up and get through these.
Wait, 1 out of 10 leaves the wife? I missed it. I'm sorry.
1 out of 10 out of the affairs of those ones who
leave the wife to go to the side chick.
Yeah, which was 11.1% of the study. I don't know, but you know, there's 31% of them say that they stayed friends, and 25.5% said that they had no more further contact with that person. Smashing it and dashing it. Okay, well, I love that y'all came and hung out with us. We had a special guest in the building.
Thank y'all for having me. It was not planned, and I'm sorry to take over. I was trying to fill in your big shoes. And I just want to tell you real quick, you look so pretty. And also, too, your mama look just like you.
My mama, I look like her.
Y'all twins. I thought it was you.
Everything.
I thought it was you when I saw a picture
She
of her.
taking a lot of my aura, you know. She be, you know, but I get it from her. You know. My mama hit it. She made it look good.
I'm interested to see how you guys, you know, are you following up with this next time, or you got a different?
We should follow up with the cheating and the affairs and the relationships.
We do. I didn't get. I only got half of the show, so I really want to come back when I'm feeling better. Okay, I couldn't bring my germ.
You're a real one for that. You look good though, wherever it is. All right, love y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye, y'all.